sports. It's in the game.
We attacking, better stand back and watch them run. Shotgun come with the option. Send big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring and a watch. Strong in when he coming to slide. That's your partner, then you twinking. All you wanna do is talk, I don't need talk. I can pull up with that, you rockin' that. Banging my chest and my head on the lock. Feeling like walk a block of flame. I put the opposition out the game. I'm out of pocket, but I rock with the game.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. The Home tab is your franchise dashboard. Keep track of your goals, division standings, Up next, it's a Week 1 AFC East showdown. Two teams that have split the season series each of the previous 4 years. It's the Miami Dolphins against the New England Patriots, and it's headed your way on Madden NFL.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Tagovailoa. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with his first career touchdown in his first career. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this? He's got him in, complete, the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. He's going to let it go again. They got his man complete. Touchdown Dolphins. Jalen Waddle now. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle on his way to a historic performance. 4. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off, and he's able to take this one back to the 36. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now, Charles, we take a peek there at their recent draft class, and this definitely a year where they had a chance to greatly improve this team.
And you've got to take advantage when you have this type of an opportunity. 2 first-round picks. You better scout them well and hit on those selections.
From midfield, here's Tua. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A play fake for Gasket. Now Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had him dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
We saw this jumping jack make steady improvement his first 3 years in Miami, and he topped it off with 53 catches last year, career high. Now in his 4th season, I expect his numbers to continue to rise.
And they'll get him down. Pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Tua, the final shot before half. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fight.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua right back to Waddle, and this time he's got it. 20! Touchdown, Dolphins! Jalen Waddle, 70. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Remember the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Flush to his right. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Another catch there for Waddle. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, 40s. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open net is Waddle, complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. It's a big play there for Miami. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. 2nd and 4. Tua to throw again. This is caught. And he's brought down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle there to make the grab. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside. Here in this first quarter. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Well, throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down. That they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
That catch good for only a couple. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And this one's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, his second touchdown of the game. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy.
And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker. On the year. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. 2 and now on 1st down. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Yeah, Charles, you talk about this offense, this Week 8 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this is now a 17-game regular season. Because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open date because of injuries, you know, getting that rest before the playoff push, all of those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not really much of an...
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua going deep here for Parker. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devontae. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total.
2nd and 10.
Now Tua. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a
looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16.
All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
Jalen Waddle
on his way to it. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They find some open field here. Able to spin free. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jalen Waddle.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Meanwhile, Tua's throws taken in by Waddle.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Tua now on first down.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A throw over the middle taken in. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we... That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there. 2nd down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And he slings one that's incomplete. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has made a terrific play.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
50. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. From the gun, it's Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Tua sets up to pass it.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. Right back to Waddle, and this time he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
That's to Waddle on the quick slant.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Looking to pass. Tua.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And quickly they get to the line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Out left to Shaheen. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Tua over the middle and complete to Waddle.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Here's Tua.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
The quick slant caught.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Tua now, 3rd and goal. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touch. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
From midfield, here's Tua.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, Charles, it's one.
Coming up, the Jets and Dolphins meet for the second time. It was New York getting the win in Week 11 as they look for their first sweep over Miami since 2015. It's AFC East football, and it's next.
Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense is set to take over. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Got a man. It's the rookie Jalen Waddle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Another catch there for Waddle. The 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for the Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, touchdown number 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Tua now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to... So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That is caught by Watt. Touchdown, Miami. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And the result here. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
We attacking, better stand back and watch them run. Shotgun come with the option. Send big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring in a watch. Strong in when he come in a slot. Trying to bend the corner, your limbs getting. That's your partner, then your twin game. All you want to do is talk. I don't need talk.
This is the player card. This is the develop. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see. The showcase of
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And his first look is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So following. The incompletion here, second and 10 from the 25. To throw is Jackson, trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait.
From Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Oklahoma product, Baker Mayfield, trotting out there now with the rest of this Browns offense.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football, makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will... Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Gets through, and now an opening. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
I think you'd have to say Nick Chubb, pound for pound, one of the most powerful runners in the NFL. He proved it there.
Mayfield now from the 50. And his throw here is incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that... Staring at a 3rd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is caught. Touchdown. Rashard Higgins. 50 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Well, Baker Mayfield only 6'1", but he can certainly sling it, and we saw evidence of that right there.
That is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
And that throw, pretty impressive, and even 61 yards through the air.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Ray McLeod to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here are the Steelers making their way out over their longtime starter, Ben Roethlisberger, leading the way.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now Roethlisberger.
That swung out wide to Harris.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right. Johnson with a burst, a first down or more. And finally taken down at the 34. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. Ben's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary.